Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm back here with another video because I felt like I really wanted to upload this video because I just was doing some thinking and I really wanted to make this video because, I don't know, I just really wanted to make it because I feel like these things I'm about to tell you are going to happen in Fortnite and I want you guys to be ready. Okay, so obviously these aren't guaranteed to happen. There's a high chance they won't happen. There's a slight chance they could happen. So anyway, let's get into the video. These are 7 conspiracy theories about Fortnite in the new season. So if you guys are familiar with the game Fortnite, it's a battle royale game that a lot of people play. It's very popular right now. I play it. A lot of people play it. It's like a lot of gamers play it on YouTube and the gaming app Twitch. Anyway, so I'm going to be telling you guys my 7 conspiracy theories that I think could happen in this latest season that we're in, season 7 as of right now, or maybe in the future could happen. So anyway, let's get into it. So recently I was conspiracy number 1 is Kevin the Cube. So a lot of people know Kevin the Cube back in season 6, and I think he was back in season 5 too. I think that's when Kevin the Cube, whatever, the cube thing happened back in the end of season 5 leading into season 6, and then at the end of season 6 the cube exploded. Everyone saw, I saw the live event or whatever. So what I am going to tell you about Kevin the Cube, the conspiracy that I have, is that since the season 7 came with the Christmas update and the snow and all of that, they added into the game these new things called zip lines. And I'm going to be speaking in a lower voice because of this conspiracy theory that I have. This might be a really stupid conspiracy theory, but I don't know. I don't know. I just thought, I've been thinking about it, so I'm just going to tell you guys. It might be a really dumb one. I don't know, but I'm just going to tell you guys. So Kevin the Cube has been in Fortnite for about 3 seasons now, honestly, half a season, season 5. And since they added the zip lines into the game, a lot of people would randomly get thrown off of the zip lines when they're taking the zip lines to the next part of the map they're going to. And this has happened to me and a lot of people it happens to. And anyway, my conspiracy theory is that since Kevin the Cube exploded back in the last season, I have a conspiracy that Kevin the Cube exploded and he's obviously dead, and he is secretly controlling what happens to the players in the game from the secret villain underground base in Wailing Woods. His ghost is controlling. It's probably a very far stretch for this conspiracy theory, but he's controlling the zip lines, and whenever he's mad that he exploded and he didn't get to live, so he is getting revenge on the Fortnite players, and he's throwing them off of the zip lines, killing them so they don't win. And he's like trying to get a message out to like Fortnite players that he's not gonna stand for this, what happened to him, and he's trying to, in my head, like he's trying to make a comeback or something. I don't know. So yeah, that's conspiracy theory number 1. It sounds a little far-fetched, but you know, anything can happen. Fortnite's crazy. They do crazy shit. Conspiracy theory number 2. So conspiracy theory number 2 has to do with Tilted Towers. Tilted Towers is obviously a very, very well-known place on the map. It's been around in Fortnite since I think season 3, since the very beginning. So anyway, Tilted Towers, I have a conspiracy theory that every season we get a leak that says that Tilted Towers will be destroyed by some type of thing, but obviously we've seen Tilted Towers in the game since season 4. People thought it was gonna get destroyed by the meteors. Didn't happen. People thought in season 5 something was gonna happen to Tilted Towers. Never did. Season 6 nothing happened to it, and season 7 it's still here with us. So my conspiracy theory for Tilted Towers is that in season 8 or like seasons to come, like the game producers, which is Epic Games, like the game producers of Fortnite, are gonna like shock us, and like something is gonna happen at Tilted Towers. I just have this weird feeling in conspiracy theory that something's gonna happen at Tilted Towers and it's just gonna shock us all. I don't know what's gonna happen, but my conspiracy theory is that something weird is gonna happen and Tilted Towers is just gonna something is going to happen to Tilted because it's been the same for a long time, and I think something crazy is going to happen to it. So, yeah, that's my conspiracy theory number 2. Conspiracy theory number 3. The iceberg. Okay, so the iceberg has been talked about since season 6 was ending, and everyone was saying that they saw the iceberg. I wasn't really caught up on the iceberg thing because I wasn't really paying attention in season 6. I was kind of really just playing the game, not really thinking about what was gonna maybe happen in season 7 because I wasn't really thinking about it. I kind of forgot. I don't know why. So everyone was talking about, well, there's going to be this iceberg that's going to crash into the map and make it all snowy. And yeah, obviously that did happen, and everyone's predictions were true because you obviously in season 6 you could see the iceberg was coming to maybe crash into the map, and it did destroy some of like different places, made new places, got rid of old ones. Greasy Grove sunk into ice, and it's now part of the under the map. You can go into a building under that's trapped under ice, and you could see all of Greasy Grove is trapped, frozen in ice. So, anyway, I have a weird conspiracy theory that has something to do with the iceberg, that people have been talking about, that the iceberg is actually going to, this is their conspiracy, I don't know if it's real, but it's what people are saying, that the iceberg is going to like melt at the end of the season or in the middle of the season, where Polar Peak is. If you guys know where that is, I'm not really familiar, but it's on top of an ice. I'm not really memorizing all of the new locations that were added. I kind of don't know all of them off the top of my head, but it's called Polar Peak, I'm pretty sure, and people think it's gonna melt, and there's a huge castle that's stuck underneath it, and like it's gonna form, and the iceberg is just gonna show it like eventually. I don't know if this is true, but this is what a conspiracy theory is. And this is also another part of my conspiracy for number 3, is that Greasy Grove, the ice is gonna melt and Greasy Grove is gonna be there. I don't know, it's just weird. I feel like Tilted Towers is gonna like become a part of Greasy Grove. This is very far-fetched, guys, but it could happen because Greasy Grove is really close to Tilted Towers, and the ice and the snow is right near it. So you never know. If the ice melts, turns to water, Greasy Grove will come out of there. Maybe Greasy Grove will be stuck under a lake now, and you have to like go into some new, like Fortnite will add like some new, like big little door that you have to go down underwater to get to Greasy Grove, and they'll like rename it something else. I don't know, but we never know, guys, until it happens, because Fortnite is crazy and they like to shock us a lot of the time. And yeah, a lot of times we're wrong with our predictions, but you never know. So my conspiracy number 4 is the villain base mountain. So as you guys know, there has been a villain base mountain over by Snobby Shores and the Viking Village, which has been around since season 4 and the rocket launch event. That's where that happened. There's no rocket there anymore, but it's still a villain base. My conspiracy theory for that is that I just really feel like the rocket base mountain is connected in some way to Wailing Woods bunker base. And I know we've never had really any answers for what is going on in the bunker base under Wailing Woods, but I feel like there's something going on in there where it's controlled by like someone in the game, like some type of mutant or something, is controlling the bunker in Wailing Woods and controlling the villain base, and they're like watching everywhere on the map, Tilted Towers, and like everywhere, like all over Risky Reels, like Tomato Town, everywhere, Tomato Temple or whatever, everywhere on the map, and like they know what's gonna happen, but they just like, whenever Fortnite players go to the Viking base or Wailing Woods bunker area, they just magically stay quiet, and like you never know they're there. So I think that's something that could be true, that there's actually something going on in there that like no one knows about, and people think that something's gonna happen to the bunkers, but what could actually be going on is that something's living in them, controlling what happens to the map or something like that, or the map changes, you know, like there's something living in the Fortnite islands that makes the different things happen. That's why the meteors crash. That's why we got the iceberg crash. Like different things, you never know how they were caused, but it's my conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory number 5 is Loot Lake. Okay, so in the past couple seasons, we've had different things happen with Loot Lake. Obviously, the cube exploded, and we had this swirly tornado thing in Loot Lake that was like controlled by the cube under it. It was crazy. Like Loot Lake was just crazy. Like there was a lot of like hype, like really crazy shit. I can't curse. Crazy things going on with Loot Lake. The name changed to Leaky Lake after the cube exploded. Then it changed back in season 7 to Loot Lake. So it's now Loot Lake once again, but like Loot Lake looks very desolate. Like honestly, it I have this weird thing about Loot Lake that it's just like something has to be going on with Loot Lake, because all of a sudden it's really quiet there, nothing's going on. Like they had their fun with Loot Lake, and now they're like trying to make it seem like Loot Lake is just like nothing, like nothing's gonna happen. I feel like something is gonna happen with Loot Lake. I can't be sure what is gonna happen, but and maybe seasons to come, you never know, something may happen with Loot Lake. I doubt that they're gonna leave it the way it is forever. I really do. I doubt it's just gonna be sitting there, because it did have a lot of major changes, and I don't think they're just gonna leave it. I have a conspiracy theory that something crazy is gonna happen to Loot Lake. I don't know what. I'm really wanting to find out what that is. So yeah, if you guys have any, by the way, if you guys have any conspiracy theories about Fortnite, please comment down below and let me know, because there's a lot of stuff that people wonder about Fortnite that actually, like, never unsolved questions that we never really understood about the game, and we never got answers to those questions. So let me know if you guys have any weird conspiracy theories down below. And yeah, let's move on to question number 6. The Miniature Anarchy Acres. So this is what I call it, but ever since season 7, as you guys know, they added creative mode and they got rid of Risky Reels. Risky Reels is now called The Block. There's nothing there. It is an empty part of the map. They literally just made Risky Reels vanish. There's nothing there. There's no loot. There's nothing. There's literally, you can't land there. You could literally land on top of it and you'll just have to pickaxe someone, like, to get the kill. Like, you can't get guns there. You can't land there. It's not named anything. It's very weird. I feel like that has something to do with something going on in the map. If you go over to Risky Reels, if you hop into playground mode, you head over to Risky Reels. If you turn to the right of Risky Reels, there is a Miniature Anarchy Acres. It's not called that, but that's what I call it. I call it Mini Anarchy. I don't know. I feel like that could be a good name for it, but obviously, no, that's not a good name. Okay, that's what I call it. It is a miniature Fatal Fields / Anarchy Acres. It's like a little farmish place with farmhouses and a little farm thing. And Anarchy Acres, as you guys know, used to be located in Lazy Links, but they replaced Anarchy Acres with Lazy Links, and that's close to Risky Reels, but they added like a miniature farm location that's next to Risky Reels, and no one really knew what that was all about. I never expected that. I don't know. It's just weird. So I don't know if they're gonna do anything with that, but my conspiracy theory is that something is gonna happen with that, because there's got to be something going on with Risky and that little miniature farm town. It's not a town. It's like 2 houses and like farm things. Something is going on, because there's no more Risky and there's that little miniature farm. And I'm dying to know what is going on with that, because I don't really have a conspiracy for that, but I really want to know. Oh, conspiracy number 7. Oh, conspiracy number 7 is Risky Reels. So, Risky Reels, this is the last conspiracy. Risky Reels has been a really good drop location. They have a lot of good loot when you land in Fortnite. I land there a lot, but not anymore because you can't go there because it's gone. It kind of sucks, but I miss it a lot. It was fun to drop there. It was really action-packed. A lot of people went there. You could get a lot of kills. And my conspiracy theory for Risky, well, we already know what's going to happen to Risky. It's that they, sorry guys, I'm like zoning out for a second, sorry. So what was happening was Risky Reels, obviously they said they were gonna like take someone's map that they made in creative mode, and if Epic likes their map like a lot, then they're gonna add it and replace Risky with that. So as far as we know, that's what they told us, that's what's gonna happen, but you never know, guys. Fortnite does crazy things. I doubt that is like the whole deal. I doubt that's the whole thing that they're saying, that that's all they're gonna do, because Risky Reels is just like, they just can't get rid of it altogether. Like, there's got to be something. I feel like my conspiracy is that the little farmhouses next to Risky, where Risky used to be, is going to become some type of hot drop. Like some type of miniature Risky Reels. Because Risky is gone, and now everyone who liked to go there is sad because it's like, it's an empty location. It just sucks, guys. But I feel like something's gonna happen with the farm location and Risky Reels, because that is just not adding up to me that something is gonna happen there. So, any guys, those are my 7 predictions for Fortnite in the current season 7. If you guys have any crazy conspiracy theories, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys really do play Fortnite, you like love Fortnite like I do, I don't know, just let me know your conspiracy theories. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. I really, really do, because I like really want to know. Drop a like if you liked the video. It was actually 15 minutes this video. Comment down below if what else you want to see on my channel. And comment down below if you think any of my predictions were like pretty good predictions, because I don't think they were that good, but they were just my thoughts on what is going on with Fortnite at the moment. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, guys, thank you for stopping by, and have a good day. Love you guys. Bye.